Hello everybody. Today we're going to talk about a movie that neither of us had much to say about. Why talk about it? Why not? So today we watched Cocaine Bear. Aiden, what is the plot of Cocaine Bear?
Bear takes cocaine and kills people. Connor, what'd you think of Cocaine Bear?
I thought Cocaine Bear was surprisingly boring considering the concept of a bear that gets high on cocaine and kills people. I thought it would be pretty Reddit,
Yeah.
and it was, but it kind of failed to bring entertainment to the movies. It was boring. Boring, dare I say, as hell. It was shot at high noon throughout the whole thing, which made the CGI bear look ridiculously bad. And it was
It's a pretty shitty looking bear.
It was a pretty shitty looking bear. All the blood was CGI for some reason. Some of the gore was alright. But overall it just fell very flat for me. It could have been worse. It could have been far worse. An Elizabeth Banks fronted movie about a bear on cocaine sounds more terrible than what we ended up getting.
Yeah.
Which still wasn't great, but it was surprisingly watchable, just very bland. Ice Cube's son got really fat for the movie for no reason. I'm not really one to talk, but I just thought it was weird, a weird dedication to his role in Cocaine Bear. And Alden Elrich or whatever, new Han Solo, he was pretty good in it. I feel bad.
He's the only one who's good in it.
Yeah, I feel bad for him since his career kind of took a shit. Ray Liotta's final role was in Cocaine Bear, which is a sad but perhaps fitting end to the Ray Liotta legacy.
Yeah. You'd think Ray Liotta would have told him, like, you have Ray Liotta on set, a man who's done mountains of cocaine in his life, rest in peace. You'd think at some point he would like turn to someone and be like, you know, cocaine doesn't make you hungry, right?
Cocaine doesn't
Give you the munchies when you take cocaine.
Doesn't give you literal fucking superpowers.
Wake you up from the dead after you get shot 9 times and fall off a cliff.
Yeah.
And the other things that cocaine does that it don't do.
Yeah, no, the depiction of cocaine wasn't entirely accurate because the bear wasn't. I guess the bear was kind of strung out at times.
It was a little strung out. When the children take cocaine, the little boy starts just eating a bunch of candy. Things like, I'm so high on weed, cocaine, dude. Dude, cocaine.
Cocaine munchies.
Dude.
It's not, I haven't eaten in 6 days because I'm taking the devil's gas. It's I'm to get the munchies apparently. So that was weird, but you know, it was a dude drugs movie and a slightly boring dude drugs movie at that. That was all shot at high noon so we could see the horrible looking CGI bear.
PS4 bear.
PS4 bear. Looks like something Kratos would go against, or fucking Joel in The Last of Us would go against on the unremastered, or the original remaster where they just make textures slightly better than the PS3.
Yeah, the port, not the remake.
The port, not the remake. So Aiden, what do you think of the port, not the remake of Cocaine Bear?
It's got the same problem that a lot of like low budget movies do, where it's people wandering around in the woods talking, and they get attacked by a stupid CGI monster every 15 to 20 minutes. For a movie about a cocaine bear, there's not a lot of cocaine bear in it until, ever. It periodically shows up for 5 minutes, kills some people, and then it wanders out of scene. I respect that they went a little gory, even if the gore is all CGI. But they got some fucked up looking things, and people get their arms and hands fucked up, and it'd be nice if there was some practicality to it. But I respect that it at least it didn't go full Megan and cut away from it every single time.
Yeah, a lot of the times it felt like it was cutting away for budget purposes.
Right, that's the bad battery. Anyway, I'll swap the batteries after. Jesus Christ, Jack.
She's got the zingies now that we're trying to do the video.
Anyway, much like the Cocaine Bear, our set has gotten really dark in the last 10 minutes. I'm not going to talk about this shit for 10 minutes. It tries too hard to be funny a lot of the times, and it kind of just falls flat when maybe it probably should have been played a little more straight than like Dude Cocaine Lamau. The CGI is a little stank, and I would have preferred some practicality.
Man in a bear suit type of deal.
No, well, I mean the bear can be CGI, but you gotta make some of the gore real, you know.
Right. No, I was just joking.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't as bad as I expected. It just kind of boring sci-fi movie tier where it's dudes wandering around in the woods. That's all there is to say about it. It's a movie. It's not particularly entertaining. Yeah, Connor, would you recommend Cocaine Bear?
Probably not. It's exactly what you expect. And if you get excited by the sounds of something called Cocaine Bear, you're probably gonna enjoy it. Probably be a little more bored than you expect. You basically get what you pay for.
Than you expect.
Basically get what you pay for when you hear the title Cocaine Bear. Not great, not good, pretty bad. I wouldn't recommend it. So Aiden, would you recommend Cocaine Bear?
Yeah, this is a hard pass for me. It's somehow simultaneously try hard and boring.
Right, it's an interesting balance.
It
Elizabeth
walks
Banks.
it walks the line of utter mediocrity. No, I don't recommend Cocaine Bear.